Hi, everybody. It's Reiki Sunday, the end of May. So we'll do some Reiki energy balls for anybody who would like to have some healing. So if you want to just put your name in the chat, just so I can see, just saying who you are, because sometimes it doesn't show up. Because I'm using the streaming service, so it doesn't necessarily show who's on there in a proper way. So if you just put your name in and say me, I'll try and get to as many people as possible for the next 20 minutes, so until about 12:30. So, end of the month already, May. Hard to believe we've gotten this far so fast. And it's always nice to sort of, at the end of the month, sort of reevaluate where you've been, where you're going for the next month. So just doing a little bit of journaling and figuring out, okay, what worked in the month of May and what didn't work in the month of May, and what do you want to have happen in June, and sort of focus on, what would you like to do differently that didn't work for you, what's new that you want to try, or that kind of thing. And doing that each month, and that helps you to kind of get clear on the directions that you want to go in, and get clear on what you don't want to keep bringing with you as well. So, and journaling is a great way to do that. And doing that around the moon cycles is also a fabulous way to do that. And sitting with the new moons to start manifesting what you do want, and then using the full moon to release anything that you don't want. But there's so many different times that you can choose to do that throughout the month, throughout the year, of sort of that reset point, which I think is really great, sort of to keep track of where you are, and whether you want to keep going in that way, so you don't keep the momentum going too far into something you don't want to do, and keep the momentum going on something that you do want to do. So journaling is one of those great ways of doing that. And using the moon cycles helps kind of track that. And the seasons are also great. So using the four seasons, or the equinoxes and the solstices, those are all fabulous ways to sort of track your progress and see where you want to go. I see one person online. I'm just waiting to see if anybody else is coming. And if you would like a Reiki energy ball, just post in the comments and say, yes, I would like one. What I'll do is, while we're waiting, I'll do like a general feeling. Well, there we go. Okay, can you just put your first name in? I just see it just says Facebook user. If that's okay. Okay, thank you. So just calling on our spiritual healing, guiding, and protection teams to assist us today for this Reiki healing energy. All for the highest and best for all concerned. Just thank you, Reiki. So it's on the way to you, Karen. It'll be there for you to receive whenever it's the perfect time for you to receive it. I'm just going to do another general healing for everyone. Reiki. So I'm just saying in general to the collective for anybody who needs it. Well, you're welcome, Karen. Thank you. Hope you have a wonderful day. I see another person online with any. Would you like a Reiki energy ball? Well, in the meantime, while we're waiting, just seeing how everyone's doing with the energy that's happening in the world right now, um, and the um, just sort of the heightened energy of right now. It feels just like there's a lot, like a lot of things are moving fast, and just sort of really kind of shifting your energy, whether you want to or not, and things moving quickly. Um, whether they're things that you like or things that you don't, they, they can be moving quite quickly right now. Again, going back to the journaling, that's always helpful to gain that clarity of um, what's coming up for you. Writing it all out and seeing where you're at and seeing where you want to move next to. And some of the tools that you can use when you're feeling a little bit, if you're finding the energy a bit much, and sometimes when I'm a little boggled, again, going back to grounding and doing some of the things that make you feel, with your tools that make you feel comfortable, like listening to music, um, dancing, and just sort of putting like a layer of protection around yourself. It can be crystals, it could be the grounding crystals, which are a lot of the dark crystals. Um, Amethyst is also good for helping to ground and protect the spirit. Um, and using those things as ways of moving through different energies um, will help you. And wearing silk is also good. That helps to protect your energy from some of the outside things. Um, I know for me, a lot of times when I was doing makeup, I would put a bubble around me before I go into before I go into a performance room, just to protect my energy, so I don't take on their stuff. Um, it can be so easy, especially if you're in working in someone's energy field, whether you're a person who does uh, coaching or energy work or um, any kind of healthcare or any kind of um, makeup or hair, any of that, you're in someone's energy field. So you always want to protect your own energy so that you're going in and being uh, neutral and safe, keeping your own energy safe so that you're not taking on someone's physical or emotional issues, and you're able to just move through that and be able to talk without taking it on physically. And then also just so that if you're also not having necessarily a great day, you're protecting your energy when you go into some work with somebody. You're also not passing that on to them, especially if they have to be empathic as well. So just being aware of your energy and shifting it as much as possible to raise the vibration so that um, everybody's having at least a neutral experience, even if it's not super energetic, but at least it's neutral so that you're not taking negative energy home in both cases. So just being aware of your energy, raising the vibration, and using tools to get yourself there. I can listen to music, I can be dancing, I can be grounding, I can be wearing silk, I can be envisioning a bubble of white light around yourself. It can be a bubble of imagine a mirror. Often I end up imagining a mirror ball around me. So love and light can flow freely in and out, and it can also return to the sender, uh, like sent back to the week. So with love and light, if it's for their highest and best to receive it that way. If they're supposed to receive a lesson from sending out negative energy, and that's meant to happen. But if I have the opportunity to send better energy to them, I always like to do that. But always prefacing it that it's for the highest and best for the person to receive it that way. It's always a good handy tool to imagine that mirror ball around you. And I also preface it so that if I'm that the inside my mirror ball is also having love and light, and if I'm feeling negative at all, that be transmuted into positive love and energy. So that gets shifted as well. And that's always something good to do And going into any anytime you're going into a group of people, or you're going to the mall, you're going to a party, you're going to work, you do that, you're gonna have a better day and a better experience as well, and so will everybody else as well. I often like sending energy to um, a place before I arrive there, so that the highest and best energy is received, so that anybody who needs it receives it. Anybody who doesn't, is not supposed to have it, doesn't. It's just leaving it open to whatever the highest and best is. But often when I do that, um, the day goes easier, the experiences are easier. So it's always a good practice to do that. So we've got a couple more minutes, and then um, we'll conclude this Reiki energy session. Um, so if anybody else is interested in having a session, you can put your first name in the comments and just say me, uh, because it just shows up as uh, Facebook user or YouTube user, as opposed to who's actually asking, unless you um, signed into giving permission to stream that. And while we're waiting, I'll send out another Reiki energy ball for anybody that needs to receive it, so that if anybody comes on later and sees the video at a later time, that they receive the energy. So I'll send that all over and to see if anybody joins us for the last minute. Anyway, thanks, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the weather. It's sunny and warm out today in Ontario here. So see you next time. We'll see you at the end of the month again. Uh, enjoy the month. We'll see you end of June. Bye, everybody.